It's kind of amazing to me how sometimes everything will be fine, and then just all of a sudden everything starts having a small conniption fit. Even even OBS is having a fit today. Hold on, what the fuck settings do I have? That it is just absolutely having a meltdown before like I'm even getting going. Like I would expect the kind of bullshit I'm facing right now as like, you know, an indicator of like, you know, I've been going for, you know, 2 hours, you know, and that kind of, but it is, folks, I have a sneaking suspicion about something, and I'm probably gonna have to actually stop the stream because this is bad. This is like exceptionally bad. Horrible. What in the hell is going on? You all are probably going to hear me huff and puff for just a moment because everything's slow as shit. And I don't know why OBS is breaking. I have my suspicions why, but I won't be able to confirm anything until, like, the actual settings screen pops up so I can actually see, because it's being fucking annoying. God, I fucking hope not. But it's acting a certain way. Go. The fucking output screen I'm looking for. Either output or video, one of the two. Output for video. No, that's perfectly fine. I went to go reach for the controller and I forgot I moved it so that way I didn't spike it in frustration. You know, I had the intention to keep shit short, today, because it's still hot, and it's still, like, and it's manageable. I can function. I could stream normally, but I don't know what's going on. OBS is just having an absolute meltdown, and it's constantly flashing up the stupid encoder overload bullshit, which, of course, makes it to where, like, movements are not fluid. Like, I can see my movements out of the corner of my eye and how fluid they are on the TV. But on here, they're choppy, they're stuttery, they're bad, and it makes for a very bad stream. So, hold on, folks. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I would absolutely like to spike a controller. I really would. But I don't know where the super damaged ones are, so I can just go ahead and spike one. Yeah. If I'm gonna try and like you all can't see kind of like what I see, because I've got like a little preview of what the stream actually looks like. And the problem is, like, I can see the stutter on the screen. And it's bad. And it's frustrating. Astro, I've got two that are just absolutely effed, and I can't do anything with. So they are my, like, spikeable controllers. I just don't know where they are. But yeah, you know what? I can't play and stream if everything's going to be, acting like a goddamn piece of shit. So, yeah, if you can't tell, the heat, the frustration, the fact that I couldn't stream all of last week because the heat decided to be so unbearable and so disrespectful, my AC unit couldn't keep up. Yeah, no, I tried. So, but, anyway. Well, maybe I can give just a few minutes, because I made the effort to go ahead and, make sure I was over here for everything. I'm going to try and take part of tomorrow, hopefully, and get it figured out, but I don't know. In the meantime, of course, I can't do anything today, so we'll get to sit here like this for a little bit. I went out of my way. I fixed myself up a big thing of water. I made sure I had everything hooked up, ready to rock and roll. And, of course, I get in and OBS is like, nope, today I am going to be a colossal stubborn bitch. So, do with that as you will. Like, the whole unit's running slow as shit, and I can barely do anything. Oh. But I saw, Justin, I saw you mention the next one is Terra Dragon Septile. I'm going to try and take part in that one. I missed the Embor one. Like, I got to take part slightly, but I mean, I just got absolutely rolled because of stupidity. Uh, yeah, this is one of those days where OBS is just basically like, nah, screw you. I'm not doing a damn thing. So, and even the fucking chat box decided to have a meltdown and stop working. So I'll give it a refresh. God damn. At least it's being quick about its refresh. There we go. Go ahead and bring that back up. Oh. But, no, things have been just so hot recently that, again, like I said, the AC unit and my bedroom barely was able to keep up. I mean, I would assume a Baxcalibur would work fairly well, but yeah, give that a shot and tell me how it works, because I thought Gliscor was going to be like the counter for Embor, and like it was like they took Embor's like defense and said, you know what, let's just crank that up, because that thing had some. Its base defense is 65. But that thing had a defense similar to where if it had a defense of like 105. Like it, I guess the Terra raids are supposed to hit harder, which, I guess I only ever notice on like the big ones like that. But I think my counter should have been Garchomp at this point, because that Embor kept spamming oh shit, what's that fire like move with recoil? My brain's not pulling what I need. But it kept spamming that, as it only ever used Rock Head once, or Head Smash or whatever, or basically the rock equivalent of like Takedown. It only ever used it once. But probably, I think it was Flare Blitz, honestly. That sounds about right. But yeah, it kept spamming that over and over and over and over. And I know it couldn't use anything like, say, Earthquake or, any of its electric moves, because, again, I made sure it was a ground type. But it just kept spamming Flare Blitz. And it didn't matter that I had, 3 Swords Dance up. My Earthquake didn't hit for shit. Even when I was terastallized, it didn't hit very hard at all. And like that should have even in a Terror raid should have absolutely started, just ripping its health like, apart like tissue paper. I even carried Screech, for crying out loud, to lower its defense even more. But God, that raid was, that one was a struggle. I still didn't complete it. Like, I kept getting rolled every time I went in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it used Head Smash once, but kept hitting me with Flare Blitz. So, like I said, I think my response to that should have been Garchomp, because that, that opens me up for the ability for it to hit me with things like Earthquake, but, how well do I think a Druid Minotaur? Huh. I mean, maybe. It might be worth it. Might work. So my brain has been the farthest from D&D as of late. It has been focused on not melting to death, trying to get, my finances back in order, and probably one of my like newest obsessions, which is why I haven't been seen, like, other than the heat, preventing me from getting on Xbox, but half the reason I haven't been like seen on anything else or anywhere else is I've gotten sucked into these AI chatbots on a website online. Now I'm not gonna read off the website or anything for specific reasons, but it's been interesting to say the least. And it's not like, the chatbots of old where, you say something and then they say something back to you. No. These chatbots craft a fucking story. And so I've been playing with a lot of them and, like, story crafting in them, and it's been interesting to say the least. I would not on some of them I would not definitely take them out into public for obvious reasons. A very four-letter obvious reason, but I'll still have to check that out. But anyway, yeah. So now I've been like sucked into these chatbots, and it's been fun. Like I said, it's been a story crafting, like, pleasure, because I've been suffering from like some severe writer's block, and still, even now, still recovering from like having one of my projects, like the first couple parts of it, just absolutely eviscerated in reviews from people. So yeah, it's funny because I've been carrying a notebook with me to work for the purpose of starting to write again, but I just cannot bring myself to bring pencil to paper because it's this constant thing of like, I'm not writing well enough to actually amount to a hill of beans. So, which then, starts to, play up with, a lot of my other issues. And then I slowly start to become a bit of a pill to deal with. So, but these have been a fun way to kind of like, be creative without having to, like worry, like, worry about being judged. So, oh, well, at this stage, OBS is just having a, Astro, I am very, very, very protective of the things I typically create, be it, writing or when I was doing art drawing and all that. I am very, very protective and very, very paranoid. It's why I'm, always so hesitant to share my ideas with some people, because with everything, it's always that concern in the back of my mind where it's like, they're going to steal my idea, they're going to somehow do it better, and I will get no tribute, I will get no credit whatsoever for, any of it. So, that's why I'm, like super, 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 like, protective, super, super wary. There are some people that have read, like, read what I have, and, they're ones that I trust enough to not, like, take my idea and, like, stab me in the back with it. So, but I just, yeah, it is a genuine concern of mine. Like, I've got a ton of ideas, a ton of things I would love to get written, a ton of series I'd love to do, but I'm, again, I'm paranoid, protective, you know, and and a host of other things that I try not to like mention, but they're there. They are there. Oh. uh well, my plan is to go and curl back up into the AC of the bedroom, and just kind of like wait it out until I've got to get showered and start getting ready for work. So, that is the goal at this stage because, again, while it is manageable, I've played in like this temperature before. Yeah, full on potato mode, like full on, slumped into the bed, enjoying the AC, potato mode. But for those of us here in the U.S., the temperature is 82. For those of you across the pond, it is probably closer to, let me see. Probably closer to 28, 29 degrees, right now. Because I know the folks across the pond just had a like a 26-degree heat wave, which, when converted to Fahrenheit for us over here, that's 78 degrees. A lot of Americans don't think about that. It's like, 78's manageable. Well, 82's manageable, but still. Oh, hey, Ash, you caught us like right here, effectively at the end, because today is going to be super short. Ooh. Yeah, Justin, you're technically not too far from me, so that would put you at what, like 84, 86 maybe? No, I'd say probably actually I'd say that's probably closer to 83, 84. Or no. No, maybe I'm doing it backwards. Either way, but you're in the 80s just the same as I am at this stage. That much I can say. You know what? Let me quickly. And in fact, my I was gonna say my weather app hasn't been catching up with me too much either. So, ooh, I just saw Persona stuff. Hold on. Okay, let's do the old Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, yeah, so across the pond, it would be like 27, 28 degrees, give or take. Yeah, so Justin, you are at 87 like degrees Fahrenheit. So it's rough all across the board. Okay. Oh, they're Persona plushies. Okay. Okay, so we've got, plushies from 3, 4, and 5. Those are actually kind of cute. I kind of want the Igus plush. It's adorable. Ah. Oh, okay, the chat. Okay, that chat's doing some weird shit. But anyway. Yeah, because Astra, I see your message on like the actual thing, but it didn't pop up on here because I'm still on top chat. I haven't switched it to live chat because I didn't initially see a reason to. But you're still in that heat wave then. Damn. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's been effectively 20 minutes, and it's been a huge chunk of just like sitting and shooting the shit with you guys, which has been nice. But Again, it's hot as hell. I'm going to go curl up where it's nice and air conditioned, at least until I got to go to work. Oh, pardon me. And I've got water coming up left and right because I've drank a little bit too much, I think, in too short of a span of time. But, I'll have to change the title on it and maybe just, slap something else on it because we didn't get to any sort of Monster Hunter. And, yeah. But, yep, that's going to be it for me for today. And, I want to go try and get cool. You all should probably try and do the same as much as you can. Unless you're in a cold place, then stay warm. But, things are a little bit melty all across the board. So, do your best to take care of yourselves. But that's going to be it for me for today. And, yeah, I'm just going to skip the spiel because it wasn't long enough for like a whole bunch of people to come in and hang out. Which, that's fine today. It is what it is. Like, shit happens. But that's it. You all have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whatever it happens to be for you. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And if you're in an area where you're suffering from a heat wave, make sure you're trying to stay cool and stay hydrated. That's it. And I will see you all on Wednesday because it should be far more manageable and I should have this shit figured out. But that's it. I will see you all in the next one.